right, so I'm here. I'm playing against Sankey. We're gonna try something a little bit different. We're using Tabletop Simulator to play us a game of 40k. Since again we haven't been able to play games for a while, we're kind of jonesing to roll some dice. The mission we're playing today is Overrun, 2,000 point mission. I am taking While We Stand We Fight with my 3 Doom Marks, raise the banners high and engage on all fronts. Sankey, you're taking engage on all fronts, raise the banners, and oaths.
Most of the moment.
Yeah, they don't have that as one of the things, so it's not actually listed off on there. Starting on this side, what are you bringing?
This is my standard list here. Kind of moving left to right. I've got a unit of intercessors, some infiltrators cheating up the table a little bit, an attack bike with a heavy bolter, a unit of 4-man aggressors with flamers, some suppressors in the back, some eradicators. I've got a stand-in for Vulcan there, a Primaris Apothecary in the middle of the table, another 5-man unit of aggressors with flamers, a 4-man unit of Boyd Guard with an Ancient, and 5 Assault Terminators, 5 more Intercessors on the right flank, 3 Eradicators hiding behind the building, and 3 Eradicators hiding in space for turn 2.
Oh, is that these guys way over here?
In the little circle, yeah.
Okay. And on my side, I got Doomsday Arc, unit of 5 Immortals. I have a Chronomancer. He has the I can't remember what it's called, but 18 inches away.
Charge Assault.
Yeah, half of advances and assaults. The counter-temporal nanomines. We got a unit of 6 destroyers, 2 of them with the big blades, and we got the little lobster boy, the plasma sight. I got a unit of 8 scarabs. Scorptech Lord that also has the hardwire, making him harder to kill. Or sorry, he has the nano scarab's casket. That is the one that it is. He's +1 to living metal, and the hell's his other ability? Can't remember what it's called, but it is the it's harder to wound. Like he takes 1 less damage. My command barge, he's got the stupid Warscythe thing and an orb, the relic orb as well. A unit of 20 or 19 warriors with reapers. Another Doomsday Arc. Technomancer with the fly scarab thing, and I think that's it. He just has the Canipto cloak, whatever. Oh, and he has the Veil of Darkness. Another unit of 19 Reapers, and I think that's it. I haven't had to go over my list in so long. It's been like 3 weeks since I've had to like talk. So it's been a moment. I start off with 8 command points. How many do you start off with, Sankey?
I believe it's list 9.
All right, we roll off to see on who went first. I'm going first, and I'm just going to make my 6-inch move. So see you after end of Necrons turn 1. So we just finished Necrons turn 1. Starting the game, I kind of moved up, did my 6-inch move up to the middle here, and then just I think I did that across the whole thing. Readjusted my Doom Marks to try and get towing all the zones. And still been able to get some lines of shots. My Doom Mark shit the bed. I rolled 1 to shoot on these Terminators, doing nothing. 1 made it through, but then he made his 4-up invuln. This one blew up the attack bike, and then this one had a range on the Eradicator unit, and I rolled another 1. I CP rerolled that 1, which got me another 1, and blew up 1 Eradicator out of that unit. My scarabs moved up over to here and then charged these dudes behind the building. Shooting on from these guys into here killed 1 intercessor. And that's about it. Oh, in the combat, my scarabs killed 1 dude. I think I got 10 wounds in, and he only failed 2 saves. And then in return, he did 6 wounds, or he did 6 wounds, killing a base of scarabs and wounding this guy with 2. and I did not reanimate my dudes. I also dropped banners here, here, and here, and that's basically it. All my other dudes are hiding behind cover, and yeah, we're off to Salamanders Turn 1. All right, we just finished Salamanders Turn 1. Sankey moved up. Actually he fled with his inter what the infiltrators. He fled them back here, allowing his aggressors and basically his entire world to shoot at my scarabs that were here. Um, they actually survived pretty well. I lost 7 from all of the shooting and assaults of the intercessors, basically from Blade Guard, the aggressors, both units aggressors, Apothecary, Librarian, everybody basically shot into there. And then the rest of his shit shot my Doomsday Arc, doing 12 wounds to it, so it only has 2 left. So that son of a bitch has to get the hell out of town. Um, I spent 1 CP for Quantum Shielding, which didn't actually help on anything. And Sankey went balls deep with rolling 6s from these intercessors, shooting the shit out of my dude. He made like 7 hits, and 6 of them were 6s, doing the extra damage. And then the suppressors just did work on them too, just peeling off wounds. I think the suppressors themselves did 8 wounds. The Terminators tried to do a big ass charge across here and failed twice. And what was the things he casted? He casted like a ward save on his Librarian and a reroll on them as well. Points wise, he just put 1 banner in here because I believe he forgot that he had secondaries to achieve. As you can see, his little hand is moving around. He came back. And yeah, that's oh, my scarabs survived and they didn't run away. Oh, I get to fight you back. We didn't do that. So
Yeah,
we'll
do
just
that now.
quickly do that. My 4 dudes, select them. Hitting on, was it 4s? Because scarabs rock. 1 automatically wounds. Get that dice out of here. Strength 3, so 5s. 2 wounds. Kill a dude. Just kill a dude. Goddamn Space
No,
Marines.
nothing happens.
All right. Sankey scored what, 2
2.
for what? You fell back.
Oaths. So I got within 6 of the center with the Terminators with their 5-inch advance.
The whole unit.
Oh, it's wholly within. Yeah, never mind.
Boom.
Take that back.
All right. We'll see you after Necrons turn 2.
Just gonna get no
So
morale. There we go.
we ended up having to save last time and come back to this game, and so we forgot to do turn 2 Necrons save. So we just finished turn 2 Salamanders as well. So I'll basically go over both turns in one go. My warriors that were over in this section, they got picked up and teleported over to this side. My immortals moved up onto this side of the wall. My destroyers moved forward over here and charged in on his terminators. The Doom Arc got healed up. One of the big things is I needed to teleport this dude over here to heal up my Doomsday Arc so that it's not on like precipice of exploding. He's still there, but it's one of those things that he's getting better. The Scarab flew back into this corner, and my warriors moved up over here to shoot at the other unit of intercessors that killed the Scarabs. That all happened. I blew up all of the Terminators. I killed the suppressors with one of the Doomsday Arcs. This Eradicator sitting on like
1
2
wound.
wounds,
Or
1
2
wound
wounds
left.
left.
Yeah, 2 wounds left, 1 wound on him. Again, Doom Arc shots went through. He made some. Oh,
Some
no,
4+ ward saves and then some feel no pains.
yeah, and then the aggressors, same thing. I thought there was only 1 dude left, but apparently there was 2, and he brought 1 back from the apothecary, and again they got blasted off by 2 Doom Arcs. And my destroyers on the Salamander's turn, his whole center charged in onto the destroyers after they got blasted off by aggressors and basically eradicators and everything else, killing 4 destroyers. I spent a lot of CP that turn. I'm down to 4, and Sankey also spent a lot of CP that turn, down to 5. I believe we were at like 8 and
I
like
think I had
9 that
9.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
His aggressors, 2 of them shot at my scarabs that are over here, and these 2 shot at my warriors on this side. He did
The
something like
whole unit.
24 wounds onto the like 20 warriors, and I only made 1 5-up armor save. So I didn't have enough to protocol bring him around. So that kind of opened up this entire zone on this side. Um, Destroyers got messed up in the middle, and yeah, scoring wise, um, basically tied on primaries. Sankey only has his 1 for banners. He got 4 for oaths that turn, and is just shy of getting engaged on all fronts. I scored 3 for engage on my turn, and I scored 3 for banners on my turn. And we're off to Necrons turn 3. All right, we just finished
Again,
Necrons turn 3. Um, my turn was all right. My warriors moved up to the middle here. And then my barge flew up here as well, like an idiot. I should have just stayed holding this zone. But Destroyer Lord also went to these veteran warriors of the Blade Guard veteran. The aggressors stood and shot the Scorp Tech Lord when he went in. He took 2 wounds from the flaming, and that was about it. I shot the world at his eradicators with all my Dumarks and did nothing. I think I blew up the. I don't think I did anything with my Dumarks this turn. Everything was ones. It was ones for damage. I got 3 wounds on these eradicators, and I blew up one dude and hurt the other one.
yeah. And you got 1 aggressor on the
Yeah,
other
and it
side.
was the same thing. It was like 5 shots, and then like it was back-to-back ones for damage, and then like an aggressor died.
And
Um,
nobody felt bad.
oh god. And so in this combat, my destroyers killed 3 of the play. Oh, my destroyers killed 2 of the blade guard, and my command barge killed 1. Um, Dude Banner fought, doing 2 more wounds to my Scorptech Lord, and then the Blade Guard veteran captain did the last
Thank the
2.
bitch.
Yeah, and then I couldn't make I failed my armor, my 4-up invulnerable. I re-rolled it, rolled a 1 again. Man, I am the king of ones on table in like computer RPG, like RNG. Um, Scoring, I scored 3 for banners, and 2 for engaged on all fronts, and I controlled 2 zones at the starting of my turn, and we're off to Salamanders turn 3. Board.
Talkie.
So we just finished Salamanders turn 3. Aggressors got very aggressive. They basically just walked up and annihilated my command barge. These aggressors walked forward. They advanced like they rolled a 6, so they're just hot on my heels here. He flamed down 3 wounds onto my arc, and blew up my command barge. My command barge didn't blow up, and he annihilated my Technomancer that was just standing there with his ass out in the wind.
As I said, big
That's
mistake. I should have
basically
left your arc alone and beat it up in combat with the aggressors to move another 6 inches up the table.
woulda coulda.
I'm just saying for the crowd. I realized that mistake after.
He gets 3 points for oaths, 1 point for banners, and 2 points for engaged on all fronts. And he controlled 1 and 2. So we're off to Necrons turn 4. Just finished Necrons turn 4. My Chronomancer flew over onto this part over here. My Dumark flew back behind here. He did absolutely nothing, but this Dumark blasted the hell out of these aggressors. And he was also bracketed, so he was hitting on 4s, but just did work. Nothing else really happened. I killed 1 Eradicator over here, and then I split fire like an idiot, and um, the Eradicator had 1 wound left over here, and he made all of his 4-up invulns on his Blade Guard vet. The Chronomancer finished off the last aggressor with his Chromatic Lance, and then he made these guys half advance and half charge. Yeah, yeah, that's basically it. My stuff healed up. I killed those eradicators, walked back in, and yeah, we're off to Salamanders Turn 4. All right, so we just finished Salamanders Turn 4. Aggressors moved up. They tried to advance, and they only rolled a 1. They were out of range of basically flaming my Technomancer and my Doomsday Arc. Everybody ran over here to punch my warriors in the face. Eradicators are hiding behind a building. These infiltrators moved over to the hold onto this basically zone. Apothecary's sitting out in the open, scoring the middle for oaths. And when the librarian came across, he only did 3 wounds. I made 2 of my ward save or my invulnerable saves to keep him alive, and did 3 in return to the librarian. Over here, I ended up only losing 6 warriors out of the whole combat of everything basically in there. I stood and shot the librarian the ancient for 2 wounds off. But then I failed my morale check, and 5 more dudes fled, or so total of 6 dudes fled from that, because I just rolled a ton of 1s, as you do. But I believe we are off to Necrons Turn 5. Sankey scored 3 for Oaths for hole in the middle and not fleeing. He didn't wipe out any units. And he scored 3 for engage in all fronts because he is in all 4 table corners. And so we are off to Necrons Turn 5. Report. Necrons Turn 5, super quick turn. Necrons just backed away from this. Doomark blasted the Ancient and a veteran, doing 1 wound to the Ancient. Oh no, I didn't even get through on the Ancient. And I killed 1 veteran, Blade Guard veteran. This guy blasted the Apothecary off the table and then did 1 wound to the Librarian, so he's just holding on for dear life. And then this guy, he spent all his shots on the aggressors, taking him down to a dude with 2 wounds left. And then the Chronomancer blasted him with his Entropic Lance. I spent 1 CP to reroll the wound because I rolled a 1, and then Sankey failed to roll the 6 for armor, blowing that dude up. Oh, I forgot to heal this dude up. Living wounds at the starting of my turn. And I scored 2 points for banners, 2 points for engage in all fronts, and I had 3 zones, so I scored 10 points for primaries. We're off to Salamanders Turn 5.
Yeah.
All right, so we just finished Salamanders Turn 5. His infiltrators moved over onto this side of the building to set up to shoot at my Chronomancer. His librarian moved from this side into this corner. His blade agent came across into this corner, and then Vulcan and the Blade Guard veteran just murked those last 4 dudes. He smited and shot down my Chronomancer, so he's got the extra wiping out a unit for Oaths. So he scored 2 for Oaths, 3 for engage in all fronts, and 2 for banners at the starting of his turn, and 2 for banners at the end of his turn. At the end of my turn, at the end of Sankey's turn, I scored. There's this fucking fruit fly in my face, and I'm gonna kill it. 2 for banners at the end of the game, and I scored 15 for while we stand we fight.